Guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean, and this is an unexpected video. We're discussing Boohoo, and don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Savvy Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button, even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me. I like a debate, and if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of offers. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which will trade your stocks and shares, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. And why it suddenly tanked again. Now, if you remember, I bought down here, sold up here, kept a small bit out of my profit, risk free, and now I've seen it go back down, which piqued my interest because now it's below what I originally bought it for. So, if you're wondering why, major shareholder in there has dumped his 15.5% of the shares on there. Standard Life Aberdeen. It's sold off shares. Now, people are thinking because of the poor working conditions in Leicester, that might be right, but something else has come up. And I'm surprised there's not more about it on the chats. Sheffield warehouse. 25 people were infected, the breeding ground for coronavirus. This is only in a London newspaper. A London business newspaper. Why is it nowhere else? Now, so basically, if it's in Sheffield, why is it in the London business newspaper still? 25 people were infected. Well, now I hear it's 26 people. And you have to decide if you want to pick some up at this price, if you want to stay away because of what's happened. But there's also something else. It doesn't rain, but it pours down, doesn't it? Apparently, they gave a persimmon type bonus scheme to the executives. Now, giving such a huge bonus scheme, to the executives is the reason why it's still on the AIM market. It would have been upgraded by now if it wasn't for these bonus schemes. Now, it's before all this happened with COVID-19 and the only Rona for our friends across the pond, and I was asked about going into Boohoo while it was rising. I said no, and people said to me, "You're losing out, it's going up," and I said, they said, "You sure?" I said no. They said, "Why?" I said, "Have you seen the programs about the conditions there?" They said, "Are you talking about dispatches?" I said, "Yes, but not just dispatches, because dispatches were done over doing a fake program for Royal Mail, where the Royal Mail program they released was fake. So it's not just the dispatches program. I don't just rely on one program. There was a number of programs at Boohoo, and when it got conditions like that, it only takes something like this to bring it all to light. So yes, the slave labour thing wasn't Boohoo's fault. They could be called to responsibility over the fact that they wasn't keeping an eye on the supplier. Their response will simply be, "We're understaffed due to COVID-19. Your departments use that excuse as to why you are not performing efficiently. We promise to keep better oversight over our suppliers in the future." You know, however, their own Sheffield warehouse having all these when they're supposed to have risk assessments in place. This is what is an issue, and this is why I didn't go into them beforehand. Now, you need to weigh up the risk. This will leave them open to a claim. The one before wouldn't. They could have come back for it, and that's why I bought in the one before. But you have to weigh up the risk as to whether or not you're willing to go in. I am only here to give you the information, and so as with everything, I'll give you the pluses and the minuses. Like with LCA, and just because, as I said with LCA, just because they have all that debt on their books doesn't mean they won't be successful. And I listed a number of companies that have IPO'd with debt on their books and how they've improved their share price. I only give you the pros and the cons. I only give you the truth, so that then you can make an informed decision. I'm not here to be biased. I think the problem with a lot of these channels is too many people are too biased. With my Tesla stock, I've had people say to me, with some of my EV car stocks, I've had people say to me, "You're not a believer in Tesla if you're going into NIO." I said, "I'm a believer in EV cars." With my Tesla stock, when I trimmed some of them down and put some of the money in Google, I got, "Oh, you're looking at it from a business point of view." Well, we have to look at everything from a business point of view. We don't own the company, we only own a share of the company. And if, due to the latest run up, I can sell half of my Tesla stock or 2/3 of my Tesla stock and keep the remaining being paid for by the profits, put the rest of the money into Google, which is cheaper than Tesla now, and then the bit left over into NIO or another EV stock, I'm going to do it. Would you rather Google or Tesla? Would you, let me put it another way, would you rather Google and $100 with the moat that Google has, or Tesla? Tesla has a bright future. I think they're the future of the car industry, car tech industry. Don't get me wrong. Problem with Tesla, one bad thing, one bad earnings, they will sink. It's as simple as that. Google, they can weather the storm for a lot longer, purely because they have that moat. Now, I hope this has been informative for you. I'm sorry to have ranted on so long, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.